Bevölkerungswissenschaftler persönliche Informationen von denen, die die Macht haben in der Deutschen Bank.
I do not sing.
Warum nicht?
It is enough to say Deutsche Bank.
Excuse me.
Deutsche Bank ist, was auch immer, ohne eine Liste von Persönlichkeiten zu haben, wir kontaktieren können. Und der Öffentlichkeit die Probleme erklären zu können, die wir sehen.
We've been hating on Deutsche Banking, Guggenheim.
Wir haben es auf die Deutsche Bank
Can we talk about what is a museum that we would like to see, which is for the commons. Let's think about the future. Let's think about what we can create
Let's think about what we can create
as people.
as people.
Lass uns überlegen, was wir als Menschen kreieren können. In der Zukunft.
Mic check! How do we feel about staying here
Fühlen wir uns hier zu stehen vor der Deutschen Bank und Guggenheim.
to discuss the country's proposal
Vorschlag zu diskutieren.
of a museum for the people?
It's boring.
Can I get a temperature check? Do people want to stay? No, maybe we can keep some time with it. Alright. Okay. Mic check. An amendment to this proposal
Eine kleine Veränderung zu diesem Vorschlag.
is that we stay here
Dass wir also hier bleiben
and we talk about a new museum
über ein neues Museum diskutieren.
for 20 minutes.
Für 20 Minuten.
I have a friendly amendment
Das ist eine freundliche Änderung.
that we break out into a few groups
Es uns in verschiedene Gruppen
and not use the people's mic.
und nicht das menschliche Mikrofon
We're
benutzen.
small enough.
We are small enough.
You don't have to repeat me right now. We're small enough and everybody can hear me right now. And I think everyone can hear each other. Let's just make a small circle and talk to each other. We're a small group, we don't need to break out. Let's just listen to each other. That's it.
Because people are stopped, they're not repeating anymore.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the boys are tired.
It's okay if people won't repeat, that's fine. We can just sit together.
Okay, so temperature check. Okay, no repeating. No people's mic. We're gonna stop that for you now.
Okay.
Temperature check.
Point of
on
information.
staying here for 10 to 20 minutes and discussing an alternative
don't?
forms of museum. No.
I thought we had two places.
In front of this.
No, we can move within this area, but it doesn't make any sense.
We can't move over there.
We can't go to the bank,
Proposal.
We can move to the other spot, but it doesn't make any sense.
but it's the bank, so we could talk less about art and more just about things. Oh well.
With the beer and talk about the new museum, talk about the new world, and maybe come back here another time.
No, it's closed.
It's closed.
Okay, so we
The
have two
Einstein
options.
restaurant. It's for it has an opening.
Okay.
E contra?
Can we please take a straw poll on these two options? Staying here and discussing or going to the restaurant? your hand.
Wer ist dafür, dass wir hier bleiben, um über eine neue Art von Museum für die Zukunft zu diskutieren? Für 20 Minuten vielleicht.
Okay, so there's 7, 8, and I counted, 9, staying here.
Hier bleiben und über Museum diskutieren.
So the next, stay with me on this. So the next, so now can I get a show of hands? This is in another place in a bar here.
So, wer möchte das gerne an einem anderen Ort diskutieren mit einer Bar und Bier?
5, 6, yeah, volunteer. So 6 to 8. Hold on, let's finish this first. Do you want to?
Where's Julia?
Is it about this proposal right
Yes.
now?
Can Julia tell us more about whether we could move somewhere else just to change the energy without going to have beer away from this place?
That's a third proposal.
Well, it's a question for Julia too. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna facilitate right now. I think that's okay. We are gonna stay here as a maybe as a compromise and talk for 10 minutes. Yeah. And then we can move.
Wir haben hier den Kompromiss, wir können bleiben für 10 Minuten und
Let's
diskutieren.
just do it.
Okay, wir diskutieren einfach 10 Minuten.
At least the house was big enough.
So STAC is now open for this discussion on what a museum would look like.
Sorry.
And if people who haven't spoken would like to speak, please.
Thank you.
First on STAC then.
And let's open our circle here, and maybe we can even make a little spot for people to cross.
Where are banners? We should put banners in the middle.
I have them.
Can you put them in the middle?
Yeah.
We keep it open.
Yeah, but it's okay. We'll put them over here.
Yeah, just sit in some mic check.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, what kind of museum would we like to see in the future? I think it's a bad question. I think it's a bad question. I don't care what kind of museum there is in the future. I care what kind of society there is in the future. And I'm interested in participating in helping to build that society. If museums are going to be a part of that,
That's another
so be it.
What?
If they're going to transform and be a part of that process, fine. But it will take a redefinition, a retransformation, a rethinking of what it means to be a museum. But I don't distinguish that from thinking about the future in terms of social change
Jesus.
and that kind of transformative process.
Next on STAC, Aaron.
I think it is proper to talk about it. The reason is, I think it is very much very important to talk about it because as we see, even Deutsche Bank think there is a lot of power in museums.
Oh my God.
So that's why, that is the only reason
That's
we
awesome.
have our focus to gain power for museums. Now, the question therefore would be not for the last station of the revolution of today. What would be the, not what would be the ideal situation, but how, there are two questions in my mind. One is how to use the broad constellation of museum, including personal people in that constellation, to go personalized and to talk with person and to document the talking with those persons in the powerful museum structure. This is A, like an action way. be a step beyond that is called comcomism. Comcomism say that people can be equal shareholders. The artists themselves can be equal shareholders in the gallery and therefore in bigger scale in museums. This is